Get the phone lines
I
on.
thought you were going to read out a load of stuff. You just said in the break there, I'm going to read this and
No,
read that.
let the guys...
Okay. I'm trying. I don't know if someone in there can find, but my Wi-Fi is not really it's not working. Can someone find for me? So I've got it to hand. The list of Arteta's games in charge. I've got the first one. He drew 1-1 with Bournemouth, but that's all I can find. If you can get me a list of that'd be great. A list of them would be good. Nigel is an Arsenal fan. He's up first. Hello, Nigel. How are you?
Good evening, Mr. Goldstein. Good evening, Benter.
How you doing, boss? You right?
Yeah, brilliant. And I'd just like to point out to Mr. Goldstein that...
You can call me Andy. It's a very informal show, Nigel.
Okay, Andy. This was Ruben Amorim's fourth game in charge. In Mikel Arteta's fourth game in charge, he beat Man United 2-0.
Okay. Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Why are we comparing the two?
Because you said, what were Mikel Arteta's fourth game in first 6 games? In his fourth game, he beat Man U 2-0, and Man U were in the top 4.
Right. But my argument isn't one compared to the other. My argument is a manager's gone into a club that's mid-table and they're playing a team that's top of the Premier League. What's wrong with parking the bus?
Yeah, but Arteta, that was his first job in management.
Yeah, but I'm not comparing. I'm not comparing Ruben Amorim. Hold on, Nigel. Hold on. I'm not comparing Ruben Amorim to anyone.
Yeah, but you have to.
What? I don't know. I can do what I want.
No, but you have to.
Why?
And this is the team Arsenal had that beat Manchester United.
Hold on. I don't know if people have done homework on this, but it's a bit of a waste of time. I'm not comparing Manchester United's manager to anyone. My argument is, if you're a manager going into a mid-table side and you're playing a team away from home that are one of the favourites to win the Premier League, I haven't got a problem with trying to nick a point.
No, but that's poor.
That's my... Okay, maybe poor, but I'm not comparing him to anyone else.
No, but the argument is Arteta going in, playing against Manchester United in his fourth game and trying to win the game.
I'm not comparing my manager to anyone else.
Okay, but that's ridiculous because that's what we do. Because you compare.
We can do what we want. When we started the show, you said you parked the bus. And I'm purely saying that a manager coming into a new club doesn't know the players, doesn't really know what they're capable of, trying to nick a point to try and get European football next season away at a really good side, I don't have a problem with.
Well, maybe you should do.
Okay, that's another argument.
Because Arteta in his fourth game.
That's another argument.
Fourth game in management.
I'm not comparing him to another manager. So if you name check Arteta or Pep or Klopp, anyone, it's sort of irrelevant to my argument. I'm just saying...
Why are you then asking for a list from Joe for Arteta? If you don't care about any other managers, why are you asking about Arteta?
That's a very good point. I don't need that list. So
what is that? So what are you talking about then? Because you just asked Joe for a list of Arteta.
Yeah, I've just cancelled it. So my point is, I'm not comparing him to another manager.
Well, you are, because you just asked for the list.
I know, but I've just cancelled it. So what I am doing is I'm saying that a new manager coming into a club, trying to get European football, if you want to park the bus and nick a point away from home, I've got no problem with it.
No. Aspiration for a top four side, you have to try and win the game.
Okay, well, I've got no problem with nicking it. It would have been a great earned point, would it not? Matt joins us. Hello, Matt.
Hey, all right.
I'm good, man. How are you?
Yeah, very good. Great.
Oh, you broke up
Matt.
there. You there, Matt? We'll come back to Matt. Can you stick another one up for me, Joe? We'll speak to Danny. Hello, Danny.
How are you, Andy? All right, mate?
Good. Or we could just about... have you got something over your mouth?
Stand by.
That's not great. Matt?
Is that any better?
Yeah, that's better.
Go on then, Dan.
Right, brilliant. Listen, Andy, I think Bentley, I sympathise, because at the end of the day, it's one of those arguments with I'll change it to suit my argument every time. And I feel for you because you can't win. Andy will keep saying, well, yeah, we did do this. The first words out of Andy's mouth when Arne Slot went to Liverpool was, yeah, but can we compare? Can we compare? Can we compare? All the way through. And I know your argument will be, well, I'm not talking about Arne Slot. I get that. But sometimes you have to be humble and just say the better side won.
Danny, hold on. I didn't say... I've said numerous times Arsenal are a much better side. I've said that Man United are mid-table.
Because it suits your argument, Andy.
No, Danny, listen. I'm just giving you facts. I've said Man United are mid-table. They are. Arsenal are a very good side. They are. And they're trying to win the Premier League title. That doesn't suit my argument. That's a fact. Right? It pains me to say it. But, they are much better than Man United at the moment.
Yeah, I get that. Forest are coming up to Man U this weekend. And we are, without a shadow of a doubt, a poorer... Forget about where we are in the league. We're very lucky to be where we are, and we've had some good, fortunate games and good results. But we're coming up to Man United. Man United are a better side. They're a better side because of the personnel they've got. Apparently, they're a better side because of the manager they've now got. And we'll see what the result is. At the end of the day, I don't go there, or Forest don't go there, thinking that we're going to get anything out of the game. However, I don't want them to go up there and park the bus. I don't think that's a great way. Yes, you adapt your game to the people you're playing, but we don't go up there and park the bus as such.
Okay, but let me ask you this, Danny. I hear what you're saying, but Manchester United aren't Arsenal. So you could argue that because Nottingham Forest are 6th and Man United are 9th, you shouldn't have to park the bus because you might beat us anyway. The big difference is if you go to Arsenal or even Liverpool, well, you went to Liverpool and you won the game, right? But if you go to a big club, you might try and nick a point away from home.
But that's you're nicking the point by parking the bus. I get that. But Man United aren't that. They're not Forest. They've got all the class of the player. They've got the history and everything else. They're a big club at this moment in time. We're not talking about Forest of the early 80s, end of 70s.
No, but you have to look at where they are. They're 9th.
Yeah, we're very fortunate to be, and we played well in certain aspects of the game, and we've been lucky. But we're not an Arsenal, and we're not a Man United. And I just think to say, well, we're going to try and nick a point. I don't think that's the Man United. And if you ask an honest Man United, I know you're a Man United fan, but if you ask the majority of fans, they're saying they are Man United. They're going there to win, and they should perform to that style and that wanting. Yeah,
good point, Danny. I hear what you're saying. I just think currently Man United 11th. I said 9th, 11th we are. I just don't think it's the Man United of old. You can't compare the current Man United side to the Man United of old. You just can't do it.
talkSPORT Drive with Andy Goldstein. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.